Heyo! This is
Heyo.
this is CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. I'm Cody. I'm not Sean.
Not Sean.
Yeah, joined today with the Law Dog, Lawrence.
Yeah,
you can follow me on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. You can follow Lawrence at Law on the Draw. Normally our producer. Well, actually, you haven't been our producer in a while.
No, it's funny. Sean was just giving me crap about it, how I've abandoned you guys.
Yeah.
Now here I am, and where's he at? What happened?
Yeah. He has a doctor's appointment or something today.
Yeah.
And I don't have Cubs, so I'm at home. And Lawrence just, he's being a team player. He's stepping in.
Yeah, I mean,
here for CHGO Bets Daily today.
I'm also apparently being a gambling expert. This is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Where's Steven at? He's our gambling.
Yeah, where's
expert.
Steven? I don't know.
Now he's
so
off
for old time's sake, since we haven't done a while, for Lawrence. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. It's Friday. Happy Friday. The sun is out here on the north side of Chicago. I don't know about anywhere else, but I assume it's out everywhere else.
I do not have a professional backdrop at all. I've just got a bright window behind me, which is not the way you're supposed to be doing these things, but sorry.
The window in front of me is helping my lighting, so that's working out. We already got a couple people in the chat. Love to see it. Shout out to Dirty Money Dirk and Broken Traumatized and Fit Midland.
That's the perfect name for this show, I think.
Perfect names, yes. I am excited. So today, obviously, I'm 3-0 on my last 3 hit parlays. I'm going to give that at the end of the show. Yeah. But today, to start the show, we're going to talk about the NFL preseason, mainly just the Bears and Chiefs. They play the first preseason game tomorrow. All this week, me and Sean have been doing future markets, winners to win divisions and stuff. We've been doing future props as well in previous weeks. So make sure you go check those out if you haven't. But today, with Sean out, me and Lawrence were like, well, let's just talk about something that's going to happen this weekend. And I mean, I know the Chicago Bears don't have a lot of hype, but like football is football, folks. And I'm excited whether it's regular season or preseason. And I don't think I have a problem, but like, I know I'm not the only one who will at least look at the preseason NFL lines. I know I'm not the only one. So
there's definitely reasons to look at the lines. I mean, this is NFL football, sort of. So yeah, I mean, the money counts the same is all that matters in this show.
Absolutely. All right. So show my bank? Should we show the bank first?
Yeah, let's take a look at your bank. You're doing well. Sean is off today, so we've just
so I'm at $63.47. If you're new to the show, me and Sean put $50 in at the beginning of March, and unlike Sean, I've been fluctuating up and down all season. Had to redeposit a handful of times, and it is what it is. But I'm on a heater right now. I'm 3-0 on my last 3 hit parlays. I even had Nelson Velasquez to get a hit last night at plus 100. Great value for just someone to get a hit.
Yes, I know. You told me that right before I was leaving, and I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, I screamed it on this show, and I screamed it on CHGO Cubs. Like, I hope everyone who has PointsBet like slammed it. That's all I'm saying. He went 1 for 3 or 1 for 4. All I know is he got a hit.
This is why Cody's here.
Yeah. So, anyway, shall we talk a little Bears? Bears.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Matt Eberflus era, and he is, it'll be interesting. They're taking on the Chefs. The return of Matt Nagy, the Matt Nagy revenge game.
Oh, even bigger reason why I'm on the Chiefs in this game, Lawrence. Bigger reason.
Yeah. Shout out to Devin in the chat. What's up, dog? How you doing?
What's up, Devin? So like before we went live, I told you, it was like, I think the Chiefs are the play here because the Bears, they're going to be running out a bunch of like creative players, man. Like their team is so hurt right now. I mean, Cole Kmet, David Montgomery not going to play tomorrow. Byron Pringle not going to play. Like, who is Justin Fields even going to throw to in that first quarter? I mean,
Harry's got his high ankle sprain.
Yeah, like and the spread is 1. It's 1.
Yes. So, I mean, obviously, when you're looking at preseason lines and stuff, I mean, you're like, one, like, what the hell? I mean, the thing is like Matt Eberflus, he's kind of a try-hard kind of coach, I think. I mean, this is his first head coaching gig, but, he's got his hits philosophy, and you kind of feel like he's going to be one of those guys that wants to prove, his points and get a win.
Yeah.
So I could see him. I mean, it's not like he's going to like throw Justin Fields out there for like 3 quarters, but like, I just feel like he's going to want to win the game. And so that's why the line's close. But Andy Reid and the Chiefs, they were 3-0 last year, and he's an old school guy. He said he's going to play his starters for about a quarter.
Yeah.
So
say Fitz Leland in the chat says Patty Mahomes is playing the whole first quarter.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, because like the Bears they barely have any starters to begin with. Like, I know that really doesn't matter in a game like this, but like, I don't know. Like, it just screams like, don't even bother. Like, it screams like, if you're gonna bet this, you bet the Chiefs, because at least they're gonna have their starters out there for a quarter.
Right.
And
I know. No, I'm
they
with
definitely
you on
have more
the Chiefs.
depth than the Bears. So
I think the line's only one because of the fact that I think Eberflus is going to want to try to win the game. Like, it's not going to be one of those,
Sure.
I don't know. But yeah.
So are because of that, are you going to bet the Bears? Because I think I've made it pretty clear. I'm taking the Chiefs.
So my suggestion would be actually to take the under. The over-under's at 37.5 right now.
That's a very low number, Lawrence.
So, okay. I'm glad you said that, because the over-unders in the preseason, they all look pretty low. Let's see, what are the numbers out now? We've got 8 of 14 are at 35 or higher, okay? But that means that 6 of 14 are lower than that. Whatever. Here's the deal. Last year in preseason week 1, if you took under 35.5, you would have been 12-4. Now, I'm not saying all the lines, whatever. I'm just saying that final scores, 3 games were hit 35 exactly. There were 9 under that and 4 over it. So
wow.
A lot of these games go low, is what I'm saying. Now you're going to see this weekend, there's a 31, there's a 30.5. I don't know if you need to be taking unders there, but the Bears are one of the 2 highest numbers at 37.5, along with the Browns and Jaguars. I'd hit the under. That's my play for this game.
Okay. Because I like your thought process behind it, and I mean, historically, I don't bet a lot of NFL preseason, so I enjoy, or I appreciate your.
Well, you just look at those numbers and then you're like, whoa, that's low. You're like, these are NFL teams. How are they not going to score 37 points?
Right.
It's the preseason. It's week 1.
Week 1 of the preseason is going to be,
as you said.
Yeah, and you got even Patrick Mahomes is going to be a little rusty. He hadn't played. Yeah.
I mean,
so I do like that.
The story last week where they were just terrible at like one of the practices. I think it was like last Wednesday or something. But I just think that if you see one of these the games that are over like 35.5, we got Bears Chiefs 37.5, Browns Jags 37.5, Seahawks Steelers 36.5, Falcons Lions 35.5. I think there's one more at 37. Who was that game? That would have been Panthers Commanders, and then Colts Bills at 36. Those are the ones that it's like, if you're gonna take a number, go under.
Okay.
So that's just my suggestion. And then
I do like that, just because, like, and at the very least, even if the Chiefs do play well for the entire game, like, I don't think Nathan Peterman and Trevor Siemian are going to come in there and light the world on fire. Even though I have read some tweets from our guys from CHGO Bears about how Nathan Peterman's been like lighting it up or some shit.
He's terrible. He's garbage. Dirty Money Derek says Nathan Peterman is good for at least 1 pick six. Makes me worry about the under. That is a good
Fair,
counterpoint.
fair,
That is a very good
fair,
counterpoint.
fair. Yeah, I like the Chiefs, and you've talked me into the under. I like.
There we go. Let's take the under. By the way, quick note: this game happened last night. The Ravens won against, I don't even know who they played the Titans. Do you know when the last time the Ravens lost a preseason game was?
I knew it was a while. It'd been at least a few years, right?
September 3rd, 2015.
Oh, wow.
They
More
just
than
won
just
their
a few
21st
years.
straight preseason game.
Wow.
That's freaking wild.
Yeah.
So looking ahead to week 2, Ravens.
Spread, money line, whatever. Yeah.
So I think that's our play. I think Chiefs and the under is a good way to look at tomorrow's game. Hopefully for Bears fans, we get some good work out of Justin Fields and his cast of creative players, and we don't get any injuries, especially the offensive line, please, for goodness sake.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, we need to see Braxton Jones playing this random fifth round guy out of Southern Utah that's apparently going to be the starting tackle, and it's like we need to see him play, but also we don't need him hurt. So that's the play. All right. Well, you know what? This show is presented by PointsBet, and the best way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But that is not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker, potentially that Cy Cease one that just dropped for all you White Sox fans, or at least Dylan Cease fans, because the White Sox are terrible. That's $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from the CHGO locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we'll help you out. Your home for live in-play betting just got even better. Seeing the game, is your favorite team primed for a comeback? Don't just watch the game. Bet along with it live. More live betting, more live markets, and faster live cash outs. Follow along with your bets the moment they hit and stay in the live action all game long. Download the PointsBet app right now and use promo code CHGO. So what are you waiting for? It's time to elevate your live betting game. Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER for crisis counseling and referral services.
Well done, Lawrence, for not reading it in a long time. I mean, you did really well there.
Hey,
I give you credit.
I feel like I hear it. Even though I'm not reading it, I'm hearing it every day over and over. So.
Yeah. Okay. So should we just go straight to my hit parlay right here?
Yes. So let's explain what this is to people who may not have seen the last.
All right. So the hit parlay is just a parlay of different players from different games, to just get a hit. So like yesterday I had
one knock, one doink, one soft.
Yesterday I had Jose Abreu, Corey Seager, and Paul Goldschmidt. I honestly wish I had bet a lot more on Goldschmidt because he historically destroys Herman Marquez, and he did more than just get a hit yesterday. He definitely hit one out of the park. Yeah. And he had like 3 or 4 hits yesterday. I mean, I should have done a lot more. But yeah, it's just a parlay. I got it at plus 160 yesterday. And again, it's not like the greatest value in the world, but plus money is plus money. And we love it here on CHGO Bets Daily.
Money is my favorite thing about this show. So let's look at today's.
All right. So we're going for 4 straight. And today I'm rocking Juan Soto, Jose Abreu again, and then Jeremy Pena. Let's start with Juan Soto. There isn't really much to it except for the fact that it is a revenge game. The Padres are going to Washington, one of the worst teams in baseball, and they face off against the Padres and the Nationals face off. And Corey Abbott, former Cubs legend, by the way, is going for the Nationals. He has a 5.68 ERA this year. He just gave up 7 runs in his last outing. I mean, if you want to bet the Padres spread or run line, whatever you want to call it, go ahead. I wouldn't blame you there. It's a good bet. They're huge favorites today. I think Juan Soto, it might be a little emotional for him, even though it literally has been like a week or 2 since the trade deadline. But
I mean, how wild is it that they just traded him and he's back in Washington? I mean,
right.
That's like,
I feel bad for Nats fans because if that would have happened last year, for like if Like if Bryant had came back like a month earlier than he did, I would have been in just, in a puddle of my own tears,
I
right?
know, like I can't believe it's happening that fast. Actually, our social person's Casey, she'll be there tomorrow.
Oh,
she's not going. I wish too bad she's not going tonight's game, but she's in DC and she'll go tomorrow. So good for her. She can boo Juan Soto.
Juan Soto's never faced Corey Abbott, but again, it's Juan Soto we're talking about. And I know the Padres have kind of struggled since he got there. They're trying to figure their team out.
They play the Dodgers. They can't.
They played some really good teams though. This is the Nationals. I think Soto is a lock for a hit tonight. Yeah. If you take it singly, it's like minus 200. So I like that. And then the next one, Jose Abreu. Okay, we're going to talk about former Cubs legends and Corey Abbott. Daniel Norris is back with the Tigers. Daniel Norris, Lawrence. He's back with the Tigers, and he stinks. 6.90 ERA. That's nice, but not nice. I do not miss him. I can't believe that Daniel Norris got picked up. But Jose Abreu is batting .455 and 22 at bats against Daniel Norris. Has 2 homers, 8 RBIs, just to get a hit. That's all we need. All right. And then Jeremy Pena tonight against the Athletics. He is going up against Adam Oller. Adam Oller. Yeah. He has a 7.63 ERA. And Pena is already...
That's the guy that the Sox couldn't hit because the Sox are terrible against guys who have 8 ERAs. That's why his ERA is at 7.63 now, because the Sox...
Well, we're talking about the Astros and Jeremy Pena, and he's batting .500 against this guy in 6 at-bats. Has 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Like, he's seen him well. This is rookie season, I'm pretty sure, so he's already seen him. These numbers are from this season alone. So, Athletics, awful. Astros, good. Pena is going to be somewhere in the middle of that lineup. So those 3 together bring up the odds to what? Plus 242?
242. Yeah, let's
plus 242. A little bit more juice than yesterday in the last couple days, but I like it. If there's one that I guess I might be a little more skeptical about is Jeremy Pena, just because there's not as much of a sample size. But again, I'm taking Juan Soto, who's never faced Corey Abbott. But again, we're talking about Juan Soto. So, these 3 plus 242. When you use the boost on PointsBet, which we love to do, $10 wins you 34.
Let's go.
So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Or $10 wins you 24. Then you add your $10 and you get 34 total. 34, so yeah. So man, we're riding again. 3 straight hit parlays of hits, so we're going for 4 tonight. Go into the weekend feeling really good.
Yeah, and then you'll get all that juice tonight, and then you'll be able to bet on some terrible NFL preseason football. Which will get you through.
Are you gonna bet the White Sox game? Is Sean gonna bet the White Sox game?
Let's see. The White Sox tonight have who? Who do they play?
They're going up against Daniel Norris and the Tigers. I mean, if there's a game that the White Sox should I know it's alarming that they're as bad as they are, but
first game of
Daniel Norris, man. Daniel Norris.
The Sox are so bad in the first game of the series in their last.
So take the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to bet on Daniel Norris, to be totally honest, but over 8.5 is plus 100. That line just moved. I'm looking at it now, but I don't know, man. Plus 180 on the Tigers. That's just the money line.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Sox are literally they have won in their last 9 series. In game 1, I believe they're 1-8 or something like that. It's bad. So
they have not been good the last couple of days. So
I'm not sure I'd be betting on the White Sox this evening.
Well, if you want to bet on anything, bet on Jose Abreu. If you want to do more than just a hit, again, 455 and 22 at bats against Daniel Norris, 2 homers. I think any kind of prop with Jose Abreu today is a good bet.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you guys with that.
You got to bet August Abreu. He's the man.
All right. All right. Well, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah. I see Dan Sharp saying that Rodgers and Ozzie Guillen hosting. So I guess you're Ozzie, because I hear Aaron Rodgers all the time in the Bears show.
I've never been. No one's ever said I look like Ozzie Guillen, but I mean,
I'll take it. Honestly,
I'll take it. I do. I guess I got a little bit of fire. I got the fire of Ozzie Guillen in my voice, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I love Ozzie, so I'll take it too if I were you. Yeah. But I think we're good. I think that we've primed the weekend. We want to hammer unders in those NFL preseason games. We'll hit the Chiefs. Sorry, Bears fans. We'll take the Chiefs, the -1.
Yeah.
And let's get that hit parlay going. Let's keep that ride and keep riding.
Absolutely. So with that said, this is CHGO Bets Daily. You can follow the Twitter account on Twitter at CHGO_bets. We're around like 320 followers. So, we're hoping to get a little higher by week 1 of the NFL season. So if you don't follow us on Twitter, go follow us there. You can follow me on Twitter at Cody_CHGO and Lawrence at Law on the Draw. God, I can't talk. It's early still.
Right there.
My hair looks like I just got out of bed.
Gotta have your coffee. That's all.
Yeah. So, we will see you Monday. Sean will be back. Hopefully we're millionaires and perhaps on a boat.